Huion Kamvas Pro 16 4K versus XP Pen Artist Pro 16 TP 4K. A full comparison review. Some of you have asked for a direct comparison between the Huion Kamvas Pro 16 4K and the XP Pen Artist Pro 16 TP 4K touchscreen pen display. And today, I'm here to deliver just that. Thanks to Huion and XP Pen for sending over the review units. I've already done in-depth individual reviews of both displays, so if you want detailed specs and full testing, you'll find the links in the description. This post focuses only on the key differences that affect your actual drawing experience. Screen. Both tablets are sleek and well-built, around the size of a 15.6-inch laptop, but thinner and more elegant in design. The XP Pen Artist Pro 16 TP features a glossy, laminated 4K display with touchscreen functionality. Its glass surface is smooth, which makes it easy for your fingers and palm to glide across. Great for navigation, but lacking the textured resistance artists often prefer for drawing. In contrast, the Huion Kamvas Pro 16 4K uses etched matte glass. This provides that satisfying tactile feel, like drawing on paper. It doesn't just stop there. Huion now offers felt nibs, enhancing that textured feedback and making the experience feel even more like a physical medium. Reflections are more pronounced on the XP Pen due to the glossy finish, while the Huion's matte screen reduces glare by diffusing light. Both displays support full 4K resolution and offer stunning clarity, but the Huion edges out slightly in color accuracy, supporting 100% sRGB and 98% Adobe RGB, compared to XP Pen's 98% sRGB and 90% Adobe RGB. However, the matte texture slightly mutes image contrast on the Huion, introducing a bit of color noise, which some may notice when comparing side by side. Brightness is another area where XP Pen shines. Literally, it reaches a peak of 260 nits, significantly brighter than Huion's 160 nits, though it requires extra power through USB or an external source to achieve that. Verdict: the Huion wins for traditional pen and paper feel and color accuracy, while XP Pen wins on brightness, touchscreen functionality, and crisp, glossy visuals. Touchscreen. Only the XP Pen Artist Pro 16 TP includes a touchscreen, allowing for intuitive gestures like pinch to zoom, rotate, and pan. This feature is especially useful when working with apps designed for touch input, such as Concepts, Sketchbook, or Sketchable on Windows. That said, gesture responsiveness can vary. Some software like Clip Studio Paint doesn't respond as fluidly as others. On macOS, touch functionality is very limited, so if you're a Mac user, the touchscreen may not add much value. The Huion Kamvas Pro 16 does not include touch capability, but many artists are used to working without it and may not miss it. Verdict: XP Pen wins here with the inclusion of a responsive touchscreen, but it's only a meaningful advantage for Windows users. Stylus Pen. The styluses from both brands are battery-free and support over 8,000 levels of pressure sensitivity. The Huion Pen features a comfortable rubber grip, 2 customizable side buttons, and excellent responsiveness, especially with pressure transitions and tapering lines. You can easily assign one button to right-click and the other to switch displays, making dual monitor setups more functional. In contrast, the XP Pen offers only one side button and an eraser on the back. While the pen is responsive and clean in design, the lack of a second side button limits its flexibility. You'll have to choose between setting the button for right-click or switching displays. XP Pen's shortcut remote currently doesn't support the switch display function either, so this can be frustrating for those who work with multiple monitors. Verdict: Huion takes the lead for a more practical, customizable pen with better tactile feel and no software glitches across major drawing apps. Drawing experience. The drawing experience on the Huion Kamvas Pro 16 is simply better. Lines are smoother, tapers are natural, and it performs consistently well across apps like Photoshop, Illustrator, Clip Studio Paint, and Krita. With XP Pen, line tapering can feel abrupt, especially in Photoshop, and producing clean thin-to-thick transitions takes more effort. While the XP Pen is still very usable, the subtle inconsistencies can be noticeable to more experienced illustrators. Both tablets are laminated, meaning there's no parallax. The pen tip appears exactly where the stroke is drawn. However, The tactile feel of the Huion screen paired with its felt nibs and more sensitive pen provides more control, especially in high-pressure workflows or line art. Verdict: Huion wins in drawing performance due to more accurate pressure handling, better taper control, and a more natural surface texture. Stand and portability. The Huion Kamvas Pro 16 comes bundled with a stand, although its latch is a bit small, making it somewhat unstable. Still, it's functional out of the box. The XP Pen Artist Pro 6TP does not include a stand, so you'll need to purchase one separately. Cable management differs too. XP Pen's setup can look cluttered when using HDMI since one cable juts out from the back awkwardly. Huion simplifies this with a single USB-C to USB-C connection for full functionality and brightness, assuming your computer supports USB-C video output. Verdict: Huion wins for better out-of-the-box setup and neater cable management. XP Pen loses points for the missing stand and slightly clumsy port design. Final verdict: choosing between the Huion Kamvas Pro 16 4K and the XP Pen Artist Pro 16 TP 4K Touch depends heavily on your priorities. If you're after natural drawing feel, high color accuracy, better stylus performance, and reliability across creative software, then the Huion is the better pick. On the other hand, if you prefer modern touchscreen gestures, brighter visuals, and a glossier display, and you're using Windows, the XP Pen may be more appealing. Personally, I find the Huion Kamvas Pro 16 4K delivers a slightly more refined drawing experience. But the XP Pen Artist Pro 16 TP is an innovative choice for those who value navigation and multi-touch support.